Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. My name is Vivian Tan, and I'm the president of the 2011 graduating class of Clearbrook High School, and I would like to welcome you to our commencement ceremony. In deference to the dignified nature of this ceremony, we ask at this time you turn off all cell phones and pagers. Your cooperation is appreciated. Now I ask Megan Santos, class secretary, to come forward with the invocation.
Guests and seniors, would you please rise for the invocation? Gentlemen of the audience and senior class, please remove your hats. Maker of all things, thank you for bringing our families, our friends, and the faculty and staff together to celebrate this special moment in our lives. Thank you for blessing the class of 2011 with 4 wonderful years of memories. We cherish all the things that we have learned and all the friends that we have made. Our experience during our high school years have allowed us to mature into compassionate individuals that are ready to affect change wherever we go. Be with us this morning as we celebrate the hard work of these students. Bless us as we begin our journey onward and guide us into the special moments of our lives that are soon to come. In the name of our Creator, amen. Please remain standing for the presentation of colors by the Clearbrook JROTC Color Guard, the national anthem, which will be sung by Alexandria Jameson, and the pledges of allegiance.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red curve, the bombs bursting in the air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible. Please be seated.
Good morning. My name is Kendra Turley, and I'm the treasurer of the senior class. It is my honor to recognize the members of the Clear Creek Board of Trustees who are in attendance today. Please hold your applause until after all of them have been introduced. They are Ms. Dee Scott, President, Mr. Ken Ballaker, Vice President, Ms. Ann Hellman, Secretary, Mr. Charles Pond, Ms. Paige Rander. Thank you for being with us this morning.
My name is Kim Nguyen, and I am Vice President of the senior class. I would like to introduce the special guests and members of the Clearbrook High School staff who are here with us today. Would you please hold your applause until all of them have been introduced? Dr. Greg Smith, Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Stephen Ebell, Deputy Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Tina Farrell, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum and Instruction. The Clearbrook administrators and staff here with us today are Head Principal, Ms. Michelle Staley, Associate Principal, Mr. Joey Thomas, Dean of Instruction, Ms. Marcette Kilgore, Assistant Principal, School of Medical and Health Sciences, Ms. Jennifer Galt, Assistant Principal, School of Visual and Performing Arts, Ms. Sharon Lopez, Assistant Principal, School of Engineering, Agriculture and Technology, Mr. Sven Schultz, Assistant Principal, School of Communication and Public Service, Ms. Adrienne Shanklin-Miles, Assistant Principal, School of Business, Entrepreneurship and Technology, Ms. Nina Zock, Lead Counselor, Ms. Emily Warner, Counselor, Ms. Renee Armstrong, Counselor, Ms. Ebony Barnett, Counselor, Ms. Iraima Lopez-Bauer, Counselor, Ms. Joyce Young, Student Support Counselor, Mr. Trey Hughes. The teachers who will read the names of the graduates are Mr. Jeff Brewer, Mr. Damian Harhoff, Ms. Tina Harrell, Ms. Pat Jones, Ms. Tricia Mize, Mr. Zach Mooney, Ms. Emily Olivier, Mr. Ron Page, Ms. Kim Rush, Mr. Jeff Samp, Ms. Donna Stone, Ms. Melissa Wong. We also recognize the faculty advisors who have volunteered their time to be with us on this special occasion. They are seated with the class. Thank you to all of you for sharing this special occasion with us.
Will the graduates already enlisted in one of the branches of the Armed Forces of the United States of America please stand? Here today in Veterans Memorial Stadium and on the occasion of this commencement ceremony, we pause to salute you for choosing a military commitment to serve your classmates and your country. We trust that you will serve with dignity and honor, and we are grateful for your dedication to our freedom and our country. Bless each of you as you serve. I would now like to introduce Dr. Greg Smith, Superintendent of the Clear Creek Independent School District, who would like to give some remarks.
Thank you and good morning. Welcome, class of 2011, parents, relatives, and special guests. It is an honor, indeed it is a privilege, to engage the hearts and minds of your children in CCISD and in the CCISD way through courage, collaboration, innovation, and self-direction. Parents, thank you so very, very much for sending us great kids. They've been a true blessing to all of us who work in Clear Creek ISD. Special congratulations to valedictorian Saurabh LeMay, who will be attending the University of Texas, and salutatorian Neil Patel, who will be attending Texas Tech University. Congratulations to you both. Clearbrook High School is such a great learning organization that even your very own proud principal and head Wolverine, Miss Daly, has been selected to attend Harvard University this summer for additional opportunities there. So congratulations, Miss Daly. And staying with that great learning organization, of course, Clearbrook High School is also home to the 2011 Clear Creek ISD Secondary Teacher of the Year, Miss Donna Stone. Congratulations, Donna. Like you are doing this morning, 2 weeks ago I was also sitting in a stadium watching my daughter graduate. It was great. I arrived promptly at 8 a.m. to get a good seat, get ready for the pomp and circumstance, which was to begin at 9 a.m. I grabbed some coffee, some water, and a nice little muffin. It was beautiful. It started out at a comfortable 75 degrees with a slight breeze. The valedictorian sounded like John F. Kennedy. Former Irish football head coach Lou Holtz was presented with an honorary doctorate. Secretary of Defense Robert Gates did a great job of bestowing the virtues of public service. And then all of a sudden, it was 90 degrees and very, very hot. It was then that I actually thought to myself, it's going to be hot June 4th, and I need to keep my welcoming remarks very brief. In the meantime, please make sure you take care of yourselves. The over and under for this morning is about 75 minutes. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Feel free to walk next door to watch the video stream indoors. We also have great cool-down misters behind the stadiums for your own benefit. I actually describe my following remarks to you not as pearls of wisdom, but as scar tissue, or experiences that may help or may not. It all depends on you. It always has. Number one, wear sunscreen. Seriously, the sunscreen you wear can prevent cancer and keep you from getting burned. This is not a commercial, but an actual fact. Now, your sunscreen will protect you from the sun rays, but it will not protect you from being burned by others. So what will you do? I submit to you that you need to first learn to trust and who to trust. Second, buy a GPS system. This location tool not only navigates you to your destination, they can let you know where the nearest gas station and ATM machines are so you never run out of gas or have to hit your parents up for more money. I refer to this as being independent and self-directed, and after today, you need to get on with it. To add a little enjoyment to my driving, I downloaded Darth Vader's voice last year and actually found out that when you reach your final destination with him, Darth's voice comes on and states, "Congratulations, you have reached your destination, but you are not a Jedi yet." Now, we all need praise. It's just human nature, but Darth, being from the dark side, never gives it. And quite frankly, I'm not even sure why I even trust him to get me places. And although I feel good about reaching a destination, Darth's voice keeps me stirring and wondering, just like some of you are wondering today, about your destination. Now, there are times when your GPS system will not work and you'll be in the recalculating route. And that is a nervous time, especially if you are in the middle of nowhere. So what do? Do you phone a friend? Do you follow your instincts? I think you already know the way, and all you have to do is follow your heart and your head. Note, don't click your heels 3 times. That's another story for another time. Number 3, don't worry about rewards. They will come when you least expect them. Number 4, be kind to everybody. Everyone has some value and a purpose. Number 5, call and write to your parents each week. I want you to write them. Don't tweet, don't blog, don't Twitter, or don't throw any other acronyms at them. Talk to them. Now, keeping with my promise to be brief this morning, let me say to you once again, congratulations, class of 2011. You have reached your destination in public education, but as Darth Vader reminds us, you are not a Jedi yet. Good luck.
Please help me welcome Neil Patel, who will address you as class salutatorian, and then Sarab LeMay, who is valedictorian of the class of 2011.
Salutations, class of 2011. And as we always hear on our announcements, good morning, Clearbrook. By graduating from high school, we have now crossed a major stepping stone in our lives. So take it in with pride and give yourselves a hand. Congratulations, class of 2011. A while ago, 2 of my friends were faced with the most difficult test they had ever seen. They went about dealing with this test in 2 very different ways. One spent the entire week before the test working hard and studying, while the other spent the entire week having fun and playing video games. When test day came, neither of them performed very well. This proverbial test was the test of life. And that's when I realized that in our lives, there's but one constant focus, one perpetual aim, one never-ending goal: to find happiness. Life is meant to be enjoyed and lived to the fullest. That's what matters most. The problem my 2 friends had was neither of their approaches to life was ideal. One spent too little time enjoying life, while the other didn't spend enough time towards his studies. To be happy, we must learn how to balance responsibility with recreation. Always be willing to work hard, but remember to take time out to have fun too, whether that be found by watching movies, playing basketball, or even playing a simple game of Yu-Gi-Oh! With those who matter most. So today we celebrate the fact that we have survived 12 long and seemingly endless years of education, 13 if you count kindergarten. Actually, we've been learning for much longer than that. Let's take a look at our progression. As toddlers, we began by watching simple shows like Sesame Street, which always taught us how to count, spell, and not to eat everything in sight like the Cookie Monster did. As we got older, we grew into watching things like Pokemon, which taught us the value of determination. It showed us that in order to be the very best and catch them all, we had to be strong-willed. Time passed, and we started taking interest in more complicated shows like Dragon Ball Z. Watching this showed us that we can always fight for what we believe in, whether that involved flying in the air, going Super Saiyan, or simply speaking up. Then came middle school and high school, and we moved on to much more sophisticated topics, like Twilight. High school was about choosing paths that would define the rest of our lives. Team Edward or Team Jacob? The choice was ours. Finally, senior year rolled in, and we learned one last important lesson: never give up. For example, even if you're not the best singer in the world, it's okay. Sing anyways. You might even end up with 100 million YouTube views like Rebecca Black did with her awesome song Friday. American humorist Irma Bombeck once said, "Graduation day is tough for adults. They go to a ceremony as parents, but after 18 years of child raising, they are now unemployed." And you know, she's right. We've all grown up now, and we'll be leaving our parents soon. So let's all take a moment to thank them before we all go our separate ways. Let's thank them for the years of work they have put forth into making us who we are. Let's thank them for all the stress they've been through. Let's thank them for their dedication. I'd personally like to take this moment to say thank you. So thanks, Mom and Dad, for never giving up on me when things were tough. I love you guys. As this speech draws to a close, let me leave you with an advice courtesy of Gary Boulding. Your families are all extremely proud of you. You can't imagine the sense of relief they're experiencing. This would be the most opportune time to ask them for money. Thank you.
A few months ago, my mom added me as a friend on Facebook. After a few days, she asked me why we still weren't friends, and I told her it was flat out weird. Somewhat disappointed, she asked if we would ever be friends. Sure, I told her, I'll add you once I graduate, because that's when your little baby becomes a big boy. There's been a lot of change in our lives in the past 18 years, but something that always stays the same are the people that have been by our sides. Our parents, families, guardians, and closest friends are the ones who are always caring for us and are now sitting in the stands for our own graduation. I truly appreciate and thank my parents, friends, and teachers who have played such a significant role in shaping who I am today. The past couple of years will certainly be some of the most memorable times in our lives. It has certainly not been an easy road for our senior class to finally make it to this point. After having some disappointing fundraisers, a theme of all themes for homecoming, below par enthusiasm at pep rallies and football games, and enormous debts because of prom and Project Grad, it seems like our troubles were endless and ever-growing. However, on behalf of the senior class, I'm here to tell everyone that the class of 2011 truly is magnificent. Today, we are graduating 572 wonderfully unique people who come from all parts of the world to study all sorts of different majors and fields. We will be spreading out all around the globe next fall. We also have some of the most caring and loving people. From one extreme to another, whether you're a jock or a nerd, a prep or a skater, a cool guy or me, we all contribute to the compassionate group we have become. It's been an awesome 4 years full of memories, laughs, cries, and friendships. And Mom, wherever you are, I'm going to stick to my promise. The first thing I do when I get home is log on to Facebook. Thank you.
Miss Michelle Staley is the principal of Clearbrook. I now ask her and Assistant Principal Miss Jennifer Galt to come forward to present the R.G. Summerford Award.
Thank you, Vivian. The R.G. Summerford Award is a very special award selected by the teachers at Clearbrook High School. This award is named in honor of the first principal of Clearbrook High School. The students who receive this award are considered the most outstanding senior boy and girl. The students are well-rounded in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities. They exemplify citizenship, scholarship, leadership, and service to the school and the community. At this time, I'd like to ask the following students to come to the stage to receive the R.G. Summerford Award for the class of 2011. Drew Bird and Bailey Sincox. So good morning, graduates. Before I address all the students, I would like to ask all former Clearbrook High School graduates who might be here in the stands today to stand and be recognized. We love our Wolverines. And to the senior class of 2011, I love the Dr. Zeus quote you selected to represent your class. Don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I'm a big fan of Dr. Zeus, and your quote reminds me of my favorite book, The Lorax. If you remember, the Lorax mission was to speak for the trees, to use his voice. He would advocate for those who could not advocate for themselves. Part of the high school experience is finding your voice, maturing and preparing to successfully navigate through this world. Your parents, teachers, and friends have all been part of this growing process. Along the way, there have been many times that they've had to speak for you. But now you're graduating. You've achieved the first of many of life's milestones. So now it's time for you to take that voice you've been developing here at Clearbrook High School and use it to achieve your new goals. Now you are the Lorax, and you must decide who and what you will speak for. Whatever you decide, remember to set your expectations high. After all, we are all on a quest for the best. Thank you for a wonderful year. Good luck to you, the class of 2011, and of course, go Wolverines. Dr. Smith, please come forward. I, Michelle Staley, verify that these students have met the requirements for graduation from Clearbrook High School as stipulated by the Clear Creek Independent School District.
Thank you, Ms. Staley. According to the laws of the state of Texas and the requirements of this district, I now declare the members of the class of 2011 seated before me as graduates of Clearbrook High School and the Clear Creek Independent School District. Congratulations.